TayRayGun's Legos, bricks and toys.
All right, toy fans. So we're here with another one of our days, day 14 of the build. The noise is getting me right now. So, hey, sorry, way back. Obviously, we're not getting this for a while, but I had to skip on a day for the Mold King build, but we're kind of picking up. We're going to move on. So we are. Oh, look, I'm sorry. I left my Jesus minifig on my mech here. I'm going to put them up here. So we've gotten the sword, the arm, the legs, the torso, and now I believe we're adding the secondary arm. We're going to take this bad boy. We're going to set him right over here. This thing is getting heavy, by the way. Very, very heavy. So we are on day 14, bag 14. I have everything kind of already shoved over here in this. I'm going to put this bag here. Now this one is 14-1, 15-1. If I remember correctly, we had 13-14 in the other bag. So it's weird how some of these seem to be kind of pairing over one over the other, but this is kind of what we're doing. So we are building up 14. So pretty much exactly how we built the last one. We'll do the same thing here. Let me get my app ready. I totally missed that too. Let's see. Yeah. So because we have been going predominantly by the app, I think that that's kind of a key measure. It's like, hey, we want to continue on with the app, but again, as we're checking to see, hey, how much of it is like this. We don't have too many more days left of this thing, you know. Okay, so we're gonna kind of scoot him over. I'm gonna move this. I got a sign in the way, and I've got this kind of tram station in the way. And then we'll be moving on from there. Okay, we got the pins in. Now we're on 14, so we're starting with a 4x4 and a 2x2 in that turquoise. Same thing here, and then we'll be putting a 1x4. So far everything is exact, which is what we want, right? And we built these because these are the big connections, right? We built these before. Same thing. 1, 2. So we got 1. I'll go ahead and pull them 2. We should have 1. Let's see, where's the other? I know it's in here somewhere. There it is, 2. And we've got that little crossbar thing and one of these. Okay. So let's check it and see. Yep. 1 going right here. Putting our bar through. Don't drop it. And then we've got these Technic plates going on. And then we've got our Technic pin to, it's a Technic crossbar holder to a pin, 3-hole pin. And we got this going on top. Okay. And then we'll put this on. It's gonna snap right there. And then we're solidifying all this with another 4x4 plate. So everything here, exactly the same. Exactly the same. We'll press that in, make sure it's nice and set. And then kind of how we did the other arm, we're doing the same thing here. We're gonna have 1, 2 of these 1x1 rounded, I call them barrel bricks, but they're 1x1 round bricks. Technic pinhole, and then a 1x4 brick that goes on the back. If we remember correctly, the elbow joint build sat into that and closed down. So we kind of got the same exact thing going on. And then we're going to be building these 2. So let's go ahead and grab all of them. 1, 2. Should have some great ones here. 1. And we should have 1 more right here, 2. Okay. And then we'll have plenty of our, plenty of these. Okay. All right. Now, that in there. So we got a pin there. And we've got that together. And that should fit right onto here. Now, same thing here. Yep. So we are right on target. Exact same. So 1, 2, and then 3 and 4. 3 and 4. And the same thing here. 1 and 2. 2. And 3. And 4. Now we've got this here, and we've got 1 pin. Okay. And we're going to be putting this on here. And then we've got 1 pin going on the end. So again, the same sort of build as last one. Nothing has changed. It's exactly the same. That fits into there. And we'll be putting the other bar on. Now, looking here. Yeah, same thing, except we reverse and we put the 2 bricks, these bricks, on the back first. But Lego has us putting these on first and then doing the bricks in the back. So same thing, just in a different sort of, not level, but kind of a different order, right? Which is fine. I mean, look, we're right here where we're supposed to be, exactly how it's supposed to be. And then we got our bar. That's where it's going to hold our plate stuff on here in a minute. And then, yeah, that's it on that one. Look, pretty basic. Now, again, with this, because this is not Lego, this is AliExpress. That has to be clarified. So far, what we're getting with the AliExpress Mecha Team Leader is the same as the Lego. Some areas of like the orange doesn't feel as opaque. Some of the red looks a little light. But all in all, it's the same thing. And directions wise, they're the same. If you were to build this with the directions, you'd get it. If you build it with the app, great. It'd work both ways. And that's what I'm liking about this, is it does feel like a complete, just absolute build of the Lego version with, for me in this case, because I got mine for about $40 to $45, it is almost, what is that, 20% of the initial Lego cost. Because if I remember, the Lego one is $250. And granted, you are getting, you get points. That is a huge build. And you get high quality pieces, etc. This one feels almost the same at this point. And there's a part of me that's like, I almost feel like, this is the answer at times. Now, I did grab, I went ahead and got the battle bus off AliExpress. I'm going to try that one out as well, just to see, hey, is it any good? Is it kind of what we want? Just to see how it's going to be, right? So I will be, after we get this review and all that, and we still have a few bags left, by then I should have the battle bus, and we'll kind of do the same thing. I'll probably end up eventually getting the Colombo set as well. And I'll look for like the Durr Burger, and I'll build each one, and I think we should check and see kind of what they're all like. Now, I have spark plugs. I have, what is it? Spark plugs camp. That's got Peely, spark plug, the skeleton, the wolf, and I have seen the wolf available on AliExpress, but I haven't seen the whole set. So I don't know if that's something that we would see on AliExpress or not. But the bigger builds, most definitely. I've seen those there. So when I, probably next month, I'll probably pick up the Colombo set, and we'll kind of get into that and check it out and see how that one's going to work for us too. Because that's definitely another one I've had my eye on. And it seems ridiculous, but what makes me happy about this whole thing is the idea of getting them is to have all of the Peely minifigs. I like Peely a lot. Sometimes I will play. I've got it's Peely Cause skin that I like to play with sometimes. But Peely's hard to hide, man. Like those who grind with Peely and who actually grind with Peely, man, I commend you, because it's hard to hide that skin sometimes, like bushes and things. Pretty bright, pretty big. Okay, so we're gonna pop that over here. It's gonna go right in here. Look at what I did. I missed this. Grab my tool over here. Ugh. Now, keep in mind, this did come with the brick separator, so you do get one in the set. There you go. And then we'll start this here. Gonna pop that in there. And then we'll bring this across. There you go. Now, that should fit without a hitch. Okay. Now, I'm not sure, like, style-wise, what this particular arm, I'm guessing, I say Midas, but I think it's actually Blackbeard. I'm trying to remember, there was, I think, a pirate sort of thing that was out at the time, and I think that's what this is that this is the pirate guy. And I wanted to say I have the pirate figure from Jazzwares. Like I have that, but you know, I haven't looked too much further into that, like to see what this arm is. Now we're here at 424 here on our app, and it looks, I mean, it looks the exact same. We have this flipped over. Ours is this way here. Lego has it this way here. So there's this weird kind of variance between the two, where it's like one's kind of going one direction, one's going the other, and it looks like it'd be very confusing, but the directions are the same, absolutely the same. So that's just something to keep in mind. We got our little gray pieces here. We're going to go with the Lego, with the way that they're doing that one. 1 and 2. So we got these 1x3 reverse plates. They're going on the back of the arm. And then we're going to be popping these reverse slopes on. 1 and 2. And then we're flipping this over, and again, looking here, same exact thing, except Lego has us putting, yeah, they broke theirs up into two pieces. They have theirs into 3. So again, same thing, but we're just slight variations, just very slight variations in the build. Okay, so 1 and 2. And then we're putting our wheel well over the top. And I like the way these wheel wells are actually like covering these pins, which I think is kind of cool. Gives it a nice mechanical vibe. Okay, so we're here. So instead of doing these, we're putting the brackets up here, and then we'll be coming back over to this. So we need 1 of these, and 1, 2 of these. We're gonna go centered, boom, and centered, boom. I might even look at some point. I might even look to see if I could find like a Peely Bone set, because that's another one I've really wanted to put together. And I've also been looking at the Loot Llama. Now I have not seen the Loot Llama on AliExpress, but you know, it doesn't mean it's not there. I just probably haven't plugged in the right words for it. But one day, but I do want to get all of the either Lego or the AliExpress building blocks versions of the Fortnite builds, with the exception of, I don't care anything about brickheads. So sorry. I keep looking at them, I'm like, yeah, I don't really care, and it seems kind of sad. It's like, well, that would be fine, you know, but it's like, I don't care. Hey, that's it, look. Alright, we'll go ahead and break the bag. Boom. Okay. So look, this is where we're at here. So we've got all of 14. Boom. That's it. That's all we're making for this. That took 15 minutes. That was it. That was fast. I'm looking to make sure I didn't miss anything. It doesn't look like I did. But yeah, we'll have the secondary arm. We'll go there. This thing is huge. Absolutely huge. All right. Hey, listen. If you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe with that bell for notification. You can be alerted. Anything comes from me to you, comment down below. Hey, what are you liking about this? What do you not like about this? Like this video? I think I already said that, didn't I? It's been a wild day for me. Been an absolutely wild day. And I'm sure when this comes out, it'll be even a wilder of a day for me. So just stick with me, right? Let me get to the end of May. Get summer, and hopefully I'll be a little bit more collected and cool and fixed for the rest of the summer, right? Hey, listen, I thank you all for showing up. I really do. You know my normal drops, links in the bio. Get something from the shop. Small commissions. It's nothing really, but it really does help out in the long run. Okay, so I do thank you if you got something on the shop, and I know some of you have. I got like a couple bucks in there. I'll use that towards something one day here pretty soon. And I do thank you for it. Any of that little support helps. Sharing this over with people, that stuff helps. You have no idea how much it helps me, okay? Let's help me get to 1,000 subscribers. Share this over with somebody so that way we can start, building the channel, doing a little bit more, right? Hey, I thank you all. I love you all. Jesus loves you more. There's nothing you can do about it. Luck with the build. Happy brick hunting.